everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Richard Blackwood has spoken of his grief after his mum died in his arms last night. The Dancing on Ice star and ex-EastEnders star shared the tragic news on Instagram alongside some pictures of them together. His mum, Juliet Giscombe, had battled cancer 3 separate times and died surrounded by her family on Saturday night. I post and write this with a heavy heart this morning. I never put too much up over the last few weeks, but my close friends and family knew my mum was fighting her 3rd battle with cancer, Richard wrote. She passed away in my arms last night in front of my sister, my niece and my son. I'm not going to spend too many words on here because I just don't feel to, but I want to thank everyone that was supporting, that was reaching out, even those that just checked in on how are you in this time. He went on, I want you to know that we'll never be forgotten and I appreciate you. I shall finish on this. My mum was the strongest woman I know and to the very end never complained, always pushing her kids and grandkids to keep going and not have any red eye or hate in your heart, hence why a lot of you saw me acting in this time or performing, doing stand-up and trying to make others smile when I wasn't smiling. The reason I still say God is good because that's how Mum raised us. Mum, you're watching over us now, but I'm honoured to be your son. Love you. Richard shares 2 pictures with fans, one of him hugging his mum when she was in better health and one of her looking frail in bed as he spoon-fed her. He also shared a compilation of clips of his mum's with her loving family, hugging her daughter, singing and watching music videos as Richard held her hand. Hollyoaks star Richard didn't make Juliet's most recent cancer battle public, but instead dealt with it privately within his family. But when he was on Dancing on Ice in 2019, she was right there in the audience cheering him on. Richard said at the time his mum was his inspiration, adding that if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have been able to save himself from his suicidal thoughts after being declared bankrupt in 2003. Juliet had kept her cancer diagnosis to herself for months in 2018, so the news wouldn't affect Richard's performances in the West End production of Shrek. If it wasn't for my mum and my son, I wouldn't have made it, he said at the time. Talking about my depression saved me. My mum got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer at the start of 2013. There's no stage 5. The doctors told her, you probably won't see December. I was coming to the end of my run in Shrek and she didn't want to tell me. She held this for nearly 3 months. I remember she said, look son, shit happens, but I'll beat it. You focus on what you need to do, but this is a reminder of how short life is. Juliet was declared cancer-free in 2018 after a relapse, but the evil disease returned once again after Richard's DOI stint. She beat it twice. She is cancer-free now, he said in January 2019. My mum's attitude is one of the things I've adopted in life. It's not over until it's over, and if you've got fight in you, you use it. Jamaican-born Juliet moved to Streatham in London when she settled and gave birth to her 2 children. She was employed as a hotel cleaner in the late 1990s, but quit in October 2009, claiming her treatment by bosses was making her ill. Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.